CATV is proudly presented by Toyota.
Pretty special times, 4-0 at 4-0 with one to go. So I'm looking forward to 5-0 from my side of it. It's something that's a great achievement from the side and all the staff. So I'm sure everybody's had a pretty good sleep in, apart from a couple of guys that got out here early to get back to Sydney. But looking forward to get to Sydney tomorrow. Have a full day off today and get to Sydney and start preparations for the New Year's test match.
And the bowlers have been really considered the catalyst for this turnaround perform as a bowling coach. Must give you great pride.
Oh yeah, certainly. I mean, all five of them have bowled very well. I mean, Watto's chipped in. Nathan Lyon's done unbelievably well, as has Mitchell Johnson as well. So with 3 man of the series, 3 man of the matches, I suppose. So it's been a great effort by all the bowlers, and the guys have batted well as well. So we've been in a couple of little bits of holes here and there, but good teams come through that, and certainly the last test match turnaround from where we finished in our first innings batting wise just proves that we've got a really good side, a great side in the making.
Is it too early to give us a word on how Ryan Harris and Shane Watson Craig after the match?
As I keep saying, you don't play test cricket without getting sore, so I'm sure that they've got some soreness today, as all the bowlers will have, and I fully expect that we'll have the same team or the same bowling group in Sydney.
You're confident that'll happen?
Yeah, I'm very, very confident that'll happen.
There was briefly a suggestion that maybe 2 spinners for Sydney. Doesn't look like that's the case.
I don't know. I don't know much about what the wicket's been like this year, but we've played on a couple of pretty flat wickets, being one in Adelaide, and we played 1 spinner. So I would think that we'd keep the same team and definitely the same attack. So providing everyone's right, and I'm pretty confident everyone will be right.
Speaking of spinners, there's been a lot of focus in this series on the pacemen, but just a word on Nathan getting his 100th Test wicket. I mean, in the post-Warne era, he's the first guy, I guess, has really graduated and really sort of seized the opportunity fully.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, 5 wickets yesterday, and then obviously his 100th Test wicket. So a great day for Nathan, and he's taken some really vital wickets during this series at different times for us, and bowling in great partnership in tandem with our fast bowlers. So he's come along really well, and he's had to learn his trade at the top level. He hasn't played 20 or 30 first-class games before he played Test cricket, so he's done a great job.
When you talk about taking the same bowling group into Sydney, do you include Shane Watson in the bowling group?
Yeah, I do. I think Watto proved that yesterday. He ran between wickets pretty well. He's not the fastest mover at the best of times, but he got through. He bowled in the second innings as well, so I don't think there'll be any drama with Watto.
What do you make of England, Craig? Obviously, the Aussies have batted and bowled very, very well this series, but England almost the complete opposite. Has there been any chat amongst the Aussies about how the opposition's fared?
I'm not too bothered about the opposition, how they feel or how they see it, to be honest. I'm more concerned about the Australian team, and as us as a coaching group are very happy with the way our guys are going, and we're more focused on what we're going to do when we get to Sydney and how we prepare, and we won't be doing anything different. We'll be dotting our I's and crossing our T's and making sure that we can make it 5-0.
How much pride do you take? You just mentioned how things really turned around on day 3. How much pride do you and the bowling group take that it was really the bowlers who got Australia back into that 4th Test match?
Yeah, certainly the bowlers did a great job, but we took our catches as well, and you've got to field well, and then obviously we had to chase 200 odd to win, and that would always be in the back of the batters' minds as well. It was tough in all 3 innings, and it wasn't easy to score runs, and Chris Rogers and Watto both batted magnificently on a wicket that had been difficult to get runs on, and there was a great team effort all round, both batting and bowling, I thought.
No doubt that the confidence inside the group going into the series would have been better than perhaps what the public and the media was saying, but has 4-0 up and the chance of 5-0 even exceeded your own expectations?
It probably has a little bit, I suppose, but you've got to have the belief that you can do it, and we certainly set out to make sure that we will try and win every game, and we've played that brand of cricket to try and win. We haven't played any negative cricket throughout the series, and particularly our bowling has been exceptional. So, I think I've said it openly over the last week, I think we've got the best attack in the world. So, I back them into Sydney, and we'll continue our positive, aggressive nature in the way we deliver the red ball.